Wizard, I've been told to summon you to Wolfminster Abbey, post-haste. The state of the monarchy depends on it.
Greetings, traveler from the City of Wizards. It is always good to see someone from your world visit here in Mooshu. So you want to see the Emperor, Wizard? I have already said too much. No one may see His Imperial Majesty without permission from His Majesty's guard. However, I can save you some time. Go speak to the guard Noboru Akitami by the Jade Palace. If anyone can help you, he can.
So Lee sent you?
Noboru Akitami stares at you for a moment.
Very well, esteemed wizard. We are honored that you traveled so far to visit Mooshu. You seek His Majesty the Emperor, but another wizard such as you has already come before using the same beguiling words. Malastair was his name. Since that unfortunate visit, no one may see His Imperial Majesty. We will make an exception only if you willingly submit to the tests of mind, body, and spirit. I must warn you that no one has ever passed all 3 tests, except for His Imperial Majesty himself. If you accept, Lopang will administer the first test by the Rock Garden.
Ah, you are the one who came through the spiral. Don't worry. I know you aren't with that vile Malastair. Not too long ago, another visitor came through the spiral. She traveled through the Empire and wrote a history of Mooshu, then bound together her scrolls as a gift to our people. With all that's happened, her books have been scattered throughout Mooshu. If you find them in your travels, please return them to me, so I can preserve our proud heritage.
Greetings. I confess that I'm surprised Noboru Akitami sent you. I have never administered the test of mind to anyone other than a monk. Welcome to the Rock Garden, esteemed wizard. I see you are anxious to pursue your quest. However, there are many evils loose in the spiral, and the one you seek to battle is but one of them. Still, to be as the Muda is to be at peace and pure of mind. I hope that the Rock Garden will lead you to peace as it has for me. Go now, enter and clear your mind. Afterwards, go inside the dojo and see what wisdom you can learn there. Come to me when you are finished with your journey. I will be able to tell if you are truly pure of mind.
You study the rocks and the patterns in the sand and see the manifestation of inner peace and strength. Thousands of candles can be lit from a single candle, and the life of the candle will not be shortened. Happiness never decreases by being shared.
Yes, you have learned much. You are on the path to the Muda. Remember to keep this inner peace within you, always. Return to the Emperor God Noboru Akutami with my best wishes.
Hey there, young wizard. Those stray cats you found are sure liking their new homes. How's about helping me out with something else? Nice-looking blue oysters need to be kept in a pure environment. Instead, they've been strewn about the land. Gather them up and bring them back to me, and I'll give you a nice reward.
Lo Peng says that you passed his test. I am now satisfied that you are pure of mind. I expect a wizard can easily pass the test of mind. But what about the test of body? For your second test, challenge Samurai Yoshimotoyo to a duel and defeat him with honor. He awaits you by the water dojo.
You wish to battle me? I would be honored. I've never faced a wizard. Let us prepare and meet again inside the dojo.
Impressive. It was an honor to fight you.
You walk like a victor. If you defeated Yoshimo Toyo, you are indeed a formidable opponent. You must be a powerful wizard to pass the test of body, but your training can't help you pass the final test. One's true spirit cannot be disguised. Many would rather run than face the judgment of the Muda. If you are truly pure of spirit, visit the statue of the Muda at the center of the palace grounds and let your true spirit shine.
You stand before the statue of the Muda, and it suddenly speaks.
Young wizard, you have done much good in your time. The shining spirit of a true hero is evident in you. You have passed the test of spirit. Difficulties approach you, but do not despair. If you keep to clarity of mind, strength of body, and purity of spirit, you will ultimately triumph.
You passed the test. Most esteemed wizard, you are indeed pure of mind, body, and spirit. Forgive my lack of faith. I only thought of the safety of His Benevolent Majesty. Find my superior, the Jade Champion, within the Emperor's throne room. He will help deliver your message to His Imperial Majesty.
Passed the 3 tests? Noboru Akitame was bold, but wise to administer them to you. You are indeed welcome, and needed here.
The Jade Champion sighs with sadness as you deliver Ambrose's warning about Malastare.
You are too late! The Wizard Malastare already petitioned His Benevolent Majesty for the Spiral Key to Dragonspire. When His Imperial Majesty refused, that foul wizard cruelly wounded him and fled through the gate to Dragonspire. I could not stop him. Only His Imperial Majesty can grant you the Spiral Key, but his wound has made him gravely ill. I trust you to keep this a secret. We do not wish to frighten our people with fear for the Emperor's health. If you wish to use the Dragonspire Spiral Key, you must restore His Benevolent Majesty's health. Please speak with Tan King, the High Monk. He can tell you how.
Thank you for seeking me out. Whether it is your need for the Dragonspire Spiral Key or the Muda's invisible hand that brought you here, I am grateful for your help, wizard. We have a large task ahead of us. In order to heal His Imperial Majesty, we must restore his mind, body, and spirit. All is not well. While His Imperial Majesty inwardly fights for purity of spirit, the people fight each other on land. Warlord Katsumori has taken His Benevolent Majesty's sword and plunged us into war. I've always believed in the tie between the Emperor and the land, but never witnessed it until now. If we cure His Imperial Majesty's spirit, we may well end the war. Will you help us? The spirit of a samurai resides in his sword, so we must recover His Imperial Majesty's sword from Warlord Katsumori. Samurai Shojiro Gama at Hamatsu Village can tell you more.
Wizard, you arrive at a fateful time. Perhaps with your assistance, the tide of war will turn. We have dishonored His Imperial Majesty. If this village falls, all is lost. Our once peaceful warlord has scattered our forces, and
Gama grimaces as he clutches his side.
I have no strength. I am ashamed to ask. But can you rescue my missing men trapped in the outskirts of the village? Return when you have found them all. We are recovering from the last attack. If my wound continues to trouble me, I won't be able to help this village. I hate to ask, but could you bring me goji berries from the forest? They may help my wound.
An emissary of His Imperial Majesty. If you have cleared the way, I will make it back. Thank you, revered wizard.
I'm free. I will return to Samurai Gama. You have my thanks, humble that they are.
You rescued me. What an honor. I can make it back to fight on my own.
I never thought I would live to see a wizard. Thank you. I can't wait to return and fight.
You found the missing men. I thank you. Perhaps we may yet honor His Imperial Majesty and retrieve his sword. The berries are exactly what I need and in perfect condition. You do me great service by bringing them. The evil warlord Katsumori stole our weapons, and now my men must combat the enemy with only their bare fists. Katsumori shamefully attacked while we were celebrating the Festival of Lights. If you can retrieve those weapons, we will bring shame upon him. Weapons were in crates, so look for those. I'm ashamed to make another request, but the circumstances demand it. I am useless while I am wounded. Would you please take these berries to Lu Song here in the village? You can turn these berries into a healing salve that will heal my wound.
The village is still burning from the attack. We tried our best, but we need help. Please, revered wizard, you must do something. Go to the well for a bucket of water and put out the fires. Our village depends on it.
Our food! The Sanzoko bandits have taken all of our food. How will we survive? Please, revered wizard, take our food back from those bandits, or my family will go hungry.
You gather some water from the well.
Esteemed wizard, could you help this humble village? In times of peace, we have a patrol that serves to keep the trolls out of our village. Now, with our men fighting bandits and the warlord's forces, the trolls are making the most of it. Please defeat the trolls and let them know it is still not safe for them to come into the village.
Yes, I am Lu Song. What have you brought me? Many have come to speak with me, but a wizard is rare. It is my good fortune, since a wizard like you can get the final ingredient more easily. To finish the salve, I need the bark of special living trees. Some of these trees have made their home here. Bring me back the bark of some confused forest warriors, and I can finish the salve.
You've saved us! Surely you must be sent by His Benevolent Majesty himself. Thank you.
Ah, as I suspected. You were able to get the tree bark faster than I would have. I am impressed that in your journeys you took time to make a healing salve. You are a credit to your school. Just a moment. Your salve will be ready shortly.
Lu Song folds the salve into a clay jar and hands it to you.
Goji berries are hard to come by, but apparently not for a wizard. If only you wanted a job as an apprentice apothecary. You should take this salve back to Shujiro Gama right away.
You defeated the trolls? Alone? Amazing! I would be pleased to patrol with you. Were times better, and the danger not so great. And yet they still come. The trolls have not taken the hint, and I see them coming into the village like they own it. I have heard of Sergeant Grustak, a troll who may be leading them. If you go and defeat him, we can return to the peace and quiet of fighting only two enemies.
You are not fit to join my ranks. Begone, wizard!
You look like you just defeated a troll. Thank you, esteemed wizard. You made it possible for us to focus on our real enemies.
Ah, with these weapons now back in the hands of my men, Warlord Katsumori will regret attacking us. Thank you, wizard. You have brought the salve. I will heal faster and now can focus on helping the village. You have done a great deed. I've learned that forces of the vile warlord Katsumori are gathering to attack. They expect us to be weak. I don't want to reveal our strength just yet. What we need is a secret attack by a small group, or a wizard. Could you defeat several bandits and outlaws? That will buy us time to regroup.
You've brought back the food those bandits took from us. Thank you, Great Wizard. Now we will not starve. Thank you again.
Say no more. I have seen your results. While the enemy's forces scatter, our men grow stronger. You do us great honor. I know this warlord Katsamori well. He always wanted to stand against his benevolent majesty, and stole his sword when we least expected it. To defeat him, We must know his actions ahead of time by intercepting his orders. While my men fight for every inch, you are best equipped to slip behind enemy lines and take the orders from the courier. Bring them back here. You have the orders!
He reads the orders with an expression of great concern.
Very informative. Someone dishonors us. There is a spy within our ranks reporting to the enemy. These orders don't reveal the spy, but he reports to Dodaga, one of Warlord Katsumori's worst warlords. Warlord Katsumori has ordered him to attack our weak flank. If my men attack him, the Warlord will know we have intercepted these orders. Only you can defeat Dodaga to stop the attack, esteemed wizard.
Your skills are mediocre at best. Too bad you may see some real fighting only once before your defeat.
Centuries of peace led to one of the greatest periods in Mooshu history, begins this volume. During Emperor Suong's rule, the people of Mooshu began developing magic, not just for officials, but for commoners as well. The country thrived with new ideas and art. Mooshu rediscovered the spiral and welcomed trade from other worlds. Treaties between neighboring worlds fostered a spirit of friendship and cooperation.
You have defeated Dodaga? Excellent! You have secured the village, fighting for it as if it were your own. It's only a matter of time before this spy reports our efforts to retrieve the sword. He must be stationed at the outpost up ahead, which has just been overrun. I can only trust you with this matter. Go speak with Senasai. He's become the leader there, though I doubt his skills. Help him if you can, and find the spy.
Gama sent you. He doesn't trust me, and perhaps he's right. We've been overrun since I took charge. Nevertheless, I'll take what help I can get. We have to take back this outpost, or the enemy will prevent you from getting His Imperial Majesty's sword. I must prove myself to Samurai Gama.
Sanusai purses his lips as he ponders his next move.
I think we should scout out the enemy towers to learn what they have. If you visit all the towers and report back, I can focus on regrouping my men.
I am just a commoner, so please forgive my poor manners. My son said he saw earth spirits rampaging in the forests, and I have no one else to turn to. Earth spirits are usually serene, so something must be wrong. We hold the spirits in the highest regard, so I cannot tell others of their condition. I must be sure my son spoke the truth, and I can't ask anyone else. Could you go into the forest and seek them out? If you find these rampaging earth spirits, please lay them to rest, so that they might rejoin the soil in which they were born.
A lot of supplies, you say? The enemy must have good supply lines. If we were to cut them, his forces would be weakened and wither. My men are fighting in the outskirts. I would be grateful if you would speak with Shai Feng nearby and determine how to cut the enemy's supply lines.
Sanasai was smart to send you. I know how to cut supply lines, but I don't have the military force to do so. I left my family to volunteer here, so the sooner we cut the supplies, the better. Excuse my boldness, revered wizard. They've hoarded their supplies throughout the area. If you can get past the guards, can you destroy their supplies? I'm glad you destroyed the supplies, wizard. I'll tell you why. Warlord Katsumori always threw a generous feast for the Festival of Lights. But this time, he destroyed his own celebration. Who knows what Warlord Katsumori planned for those supplies? While you were destroying the supplies, they sent out supply runners to get more. Defeat the supply runners, or this battle will never end. You can do this when you are ready, of course, but time is of the essence. I now see why you are so revered. Our job here is nearly done. We have stopped the supplies for now, but even if Warlord Katsumori has gone mad, he is no fool. His quartermaster will find a new way to send supplies. Finish the job, revered wizard. Defeat the quartermaster and cut supplies to this outpost for good.
From the looks of you, you must have caught my men by surprise. Not me!
You have defeated the quartermaster? Then you have broken the supply lines at last. No more supplies will make it to this outpost. You made sure of that. If you can fight, so can I. I've decided to stay longer to help defeat Warlord Katsumori. Tell Sanasai your job is done. I hope you will discover why Warlord Katsumori started this war.
Amazing. I don't know whether to thank you more for cutting the enemy supply lines or for convincing Shai Feng to fight on. I am in your debt either way. I hope I am right in thinking that, with the supply lines cut, we must also cut their line of communication. But what about the spy Kama mentioned? He expects much of me. We will need a large distraction. If you go to the scout towers and set fire to them, I can focus on finding this spy.
You are now ready for a truly powerful spell, young wizard. Come see me to learn it. So you feel you are ready for your next fire spell. Smokescreen is very powerful, so you will need to travel far for your reagents. You will require a fire feather, which is rare and hard to come by. Ask Su Li of Mooshu, as it is rumored she knows of some.
Greetings, O traveler from the City of Wizards. You say that you are looking for a fire feather. I have not seen one in years. but I know of someone who has spoken of them recently. See Himura Kenshin in the market. She knows of such things.
So, it has been some time since someone has inquired about fire feathers. Rare indeed they are, but not impossible to acquire. Villagers had been collecting them as the phoenixes migrated south, for they are supposed to be tokens of good luck. I guess luck is not on their side. Fu Taozhu has been attacking them and taking the feathers for his own sinister purposes. You will need to defeat him. May your quest end well.
A little squab from the city of wizards has come here to take my precious feathers. I'd like to see the little wizard try.
You have returned, and with a fire feather. Very few people have been able to locate them. You should feel fortunate. To continue with the spell, you will now need to temper the fire feather. For this, you will need to go to Krokotopia. Once in Krokotopia, you will need to consult Niles, the balance tree. He can instruct you in how to temper the feather.
You need to temper a fire feather for your spell. First, take the feather and heat it at the... You need to temper a fire feather for your spell? I can help. I like to help students from other schools. First, take the feather and heat it at the great pit in the Altar of Kings. Return when you have accomplished that.
Holding the feather above the fire heats it until it is golden. Strangely, it stays golden after you take it away from the flame.
Good! Now that you've heated the feather, you will need to cool it in the magical waters within the Crocosphinx.
As you put the feather into the cold water, you can feel the strength of the two magics course through the object.
You have tempered the fire feather. Wondrous. Now that your feather has been tempered, you will need to summon a phoenix. But to do this takes timing and a perfect location. Bernie will use his branches to calculate the wind and the energies to tell you where to make the summoning.
So you are ready to summon a phoenix for your spell? Let me check the wind, gauge the direction of the elements. Yes. The place you will want to summon the Phoenix is in Firecat Alley. Go to summon the Phoenix in front of the cat statue, in front of the Forlorn Tower.
You hold up the fire feather to call the Phoenix. The fire feather begins to change, feeding on the energies from the Phoenix. The Phoenix finds you worthy and has chosen to bestow its favor upon you.
A phoenix has bestowed its favor upon you. Wondrous. You are worthy of your next spell.
I see the flames already. You have done well, wizard. It is hard to believe that this war began when His Imperial Majesty refused Warlord Katsumori's festival gift. Now, we all must fight to save our land. I have discovered Gamma's spy. He's no spy at all, but the leader of this enemy outpost. He hides within the old dojo. One of the Ronin took the dojo's key when we were overrun. My men need to prepare for battle. I have a plan, but first, I must ask you to combat Ronin until you find the one with the key to the old dojo.
Esteemed wizard, I need your help. I'm desperate. I need a pass to get out of the war zone and back to my family. They will only give me a pass if I offer a medallion in exchange, but I have none. Please, revered wizard, could you get a medallion from the mercenaries for me?
You have the key. This plan may well work. Perhaps I'm not as bad a leader as Gamma believes. Wizard, make your way to the old dojo and defeat Maito. My men will distract the bulk of his forces while you attack.
In what world do you think you can take me on? Not this one, wizard.
Sanasai smiles broadly at you.
A great victory was won today, thanks to you. Your help gave me the courage to retake this outpost. You will be able to face Warlord Katsumori soon. My brother Gama must accept this victory. You did not know. It does not surprise me Gama never claimed me as his brother. Perhaps he will now. We will take care of the rest of the forces here. Return to Hametsu village and tell Shojiro Gama the news.
Anasai guided you to victory. You have shown me that I should have greater faith in my little brother. Thank you for opening my eyes, Wizard. Your work with my younger brother has pushed the enemy back. Now is your chance to fulfill your destiny and return the sword. Speak with Hoi Mang at the front in the Crimson Fields. He leads our troops against Warlord Katsumori and will know the best way to seize the sword.
Leave this place, wizard. This is my dungeon. You will not survive.
You're about to enter a dungeon.
Samurai Sojiro Gama sent you. I welcome your help. You must defeat the War Oni and recover the Emperor's sword. We have been waiting for you. If you would honor the general with your presence, please take this to him in the fort.
So you've come for His Imperial Majesty's sword. I assure you, you won't leave here without it. Warlord Katsumori is preparing a counterattack. If we don't prepare our defenses, he could reclaim the village and outpost you worked so hard to free. We must rebuild our barricades. While my men hold the line, gather wood from the piles near here. We will put it to good use. You have more than fulfilled your duty. Your willingness to help honors me, wizard. Rebuild the barricades along the edge of the fort with this wood. As you strengthen our defenses, you strengthen our chances against Warlord Katsumori. Your work, though it was humble, has immense value. I don't know why Warlord Katsumori has attacked, nor do I care. All I know is never to underestimate Warlord Katsumori. By His Imperial Majesty's throne, Warlord Katsumori knew we would rebuild the barricades here, so he attacked our scout towers. I am a fool. He himself taught me to strengthen defenses before every battle. He counted on me to follow my training. Fortunately, we turned back his attack, but not before his forces had chased my scouts into the forest. Find the scouts so we can keep watch on Warlord Katsumori's movements.
It is safe to return? Thank you, revered wizard. I will return to my post.
Orders from Rikugon. Thank you, esteemed wizard. I will return to my post.
The scouts have begun reporting to me. Thank you. I am ashamed that I played into Warlord Katsumori's hands. Without you, much more would have been lost. My first duty is to His Imperial Majesty, but my second duty is to the land. The spirits of the earth have called for help, and we must answer. My men are getting into battle position. Could you speak with Bricktop, the Colossus nearby? If you can help, it would honor both the Emperor and the land.
You have come in our hour of need. The trolls have taken our secret stone. Losing it weakens us. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. Win the stone from the troll called Grom Foultooth, and we can fight.
Grom like war. Grom make war with you and win.
You have the sacred stone. Use the stone on the 2 cairns outside the fort for victory over your enemy. I will defend this path, wizard. None shall pass. I will defend this path, wizard. None shall pass. Thank you, living creature. We will fight against your enemy. Tell Rikugun.
I see that the Earth itself has joined our fight. We would not have found such strong allies without you. Thank you, wizard. My scouts have reported that Warlord Katsumori is moving his troops back, but he taught me too well. He is trying to trick us and intends to attack at once. You can turn the tide of battle. Defeat those forces attacking at the front and we can claim victory today. For His Imperial Majesty! done it! Warlord Katsumori's forces are on the run. You have earned our unending respect today. My men have found a secret entrance into Warlord Katsumori's fortress. Now you can seize His Imperial Majesty's sword. Did you think I had forgotten? Once my sword was stolen, and I was lost. But a collector from Wizard City returned it to me. The sword is truly the spirit of the samurai. Enter Warlord Katsumori's fortress and win the sword. You will find a worthy foe in Warlord Katsumori. For His most benevolent majesty!
You have shown skill to reach me, but this is where your luck runs out. You have defeated me as Katsumori. Now face me as the War Oni.
I will take you down with force you've never seen before.
This book begins, according to legend, dragons once lived on Mooshu. The tale begins with Emperor Ping, who formed the first empire using the power of a dragon. Since that time, the Mooshu emperors have wielded dragon magic and have called themselves descendants of the dragon. You have found the Emperor's sword.
You have returned. What news from the front lines? You have the sword. Because of you, my family and I have honored His Imperial Majesty. Perhaps you have also restored the honor of Warlord Katsumori. I must make one last request. Take the sword to the High Monk, Tan King, within the Jade Palace. It was your battle. You deserve the honor, wizard.
You found the Earth spirits? And did you lay them to rest? Thank you for doing so. It was a kindness. We must have angered the Earth spirits. If others were to hear about this, their morale would fall, and we could lose the battle. Maybe you can help. My mother once served at a nearby temple. She told me if you look at the soil from an Earth spirit, you can learn what troubles it. Could you go back into the forest and take the soil from the Earth spirits? No one would question your reasons for doing so. You brought the soil. Now, we will see how much I remember of what my mother taught me.
Shai Feng speaks a word over the soil and taps it twice.
You have your magic, and we have ours. If you believe in the necessity of healing the damaged spirits of Earth, may I make one more request? Take this soil and place it on Stonebreaker, the leader of the Earth spirits. It should calm all of them down, and none in the village will know the Earth spirits were afflicted.
You have no power over me. You will be broken.
You sprinkle the soil over Stonebreaker.
Thank you for clearing my mind. These war pigs can be so troublesome.
You've done it. It looks like the magic of the commoners works, though it is not so powerful as the spells of a wizard like you. Whatever bewitched the spirits will pass now, thanks to you.
Ah, such a fine medallion. You humble me with your kindness. I'm supposed to deliver the medallion to Hinjin, but I fear the danger of going alone. Would you honor me again, revered wizard? Please take the medallion to Hinjin so I can get the pass I was promised.
Lily Ma did really well in setting up this ambush. You will not survive this.
I am so pleased you survived.
Lily hangs her head, ashamed to look at you.
Forgive me, revered wizard. I thought turning you in to the enemy was the only way to get a pass. I need the pass so my husband can rejoin the forces at the front, but the enemy is after him. I thought to trick you for his sake, but instead, I have brought shame on myself for my deception. Without Hinjin, the only way to get a pass is from Ashikata himself. If you can forgive me, could you defeat him and bring me back the pass? My husband depends on it.
Let me show you what pain truly is.
I feared you would not return after what I did. You honor my husband and me. Thank you, revered wizard. I pray for your victory and well-being.
His Imperial Majesty's sword. I should have trusted that you were the one fated to bring it back, but I was not certain until now.
Tan King, the High Monk of Mooshu, listens gravely to your battlefield report.
What? You fought and defeated an Oni demon? With His Imperial Majesty in a weakened state, the Oni may well have possessed others beside Warlord Katsumori. This is most troubling. We can take nothing for granted. I felt assured that the healing waters of Mooshu could cure His Benevolent Majesty's mind. But now I worry. Our brothers currently care for these waters. Please visit